put it on the internet. This is exactly what's going to happen. I'm putting this all on the internet. This is Ontario PD. They're not doing anything but monitoring. Understand, this is a satanic response to what they listen to me tell them every day, that they're going to federal prison, and they are. These are psychopaths who are severely hostile to being documented as criminal psychopaths who are stalkers. That's what this is. They're not doing anything but monitoring. This is exactly what Los Angeles did. This is exactly what Los Angeles did, and they're going to regret it. They are going to regret it. Let me tell you what was occurring. Sirens sounding here at Holton Euclid, sirens sounding south on Euclid Avenue, surrounding me immediately with the sound of sirens, blurping the sound of sirens. The sirens not traveling anywhere. They're remaining right here just like they do every single night. This is nothing new. This is P.O.C. This is a demon patrolling above, shining the spotlight on me. That's what he was doing. Now let me be clear, since I turned my phone on, they stopped sounding their sirens. They were all engaged in a little anthem right now, sounding all their sirens together. This is supposed to be a threat. Understand what this is. This is exactly what Los Angeles Police Department did. That's exactly what they did. This is exactly what LAPD did. And why did they do that? Because they were severely hostile to my going to Los Angeles on the Metrolink, documenting their criminal conduct. This is what they were doing, hovering above me in helicopter, multiple helicopters in the sky, following me as I was walking down Little Cesar Chavez Avenue, and walking out of the Amtrak station. Okay, you're talking about the same demonic influence operating over the government in every county that I go to. That's what we're getting now. This is wonderful. This is going on the internet just like I proclaimed it was in Los Angeles. This is the same criminal conduct. Understand, he's flying around the museum. He's flying around the museum. This is P.O.C. They are literally sitting in the center. The reason why I am not scared of Satan. I'm not scared of his minions. They have literally already lost, and they know it. Understand, in the spiritual realm, this is the cry of the defeated. And it is absolutely pathetic, but I am an advocate, and so what I am speaking to, you see this impossible light activity? That's P.O.C. That's impossible light activity that they are directing onto the building. This is monitoring, okay? Understand what that is? This is monitoring. That's all they're doing. Oh, this is so pathetic. They're going to prison. So anyway, what I'm saying is that this is the cry of the defeated, and this is direct hostility to being documented, them listening to me speak every word about them, and it's the truth what I speak. They are not doing anything but monitoring. Like I said, it is not different from every other day where I document them engaging in stalking conduct. They are doing it in an open manner right now. Okay, and there is no form whereby it's going to be anything different. Let's be clear, he is circling above me at the museum. He is literally flying circles above. And understand, this is the demonic pacing back and forth, patrolling around, which I have pointed out. That's all he's doing. This is demonic activity. Understand, demonic activity by the police. Okay, this is the state acting directly, engaging in criminal monitoring and engaging in blatant satanic conduct. That's what this is. It is 8:54 p.m. and they stopped their sirens, aware that I'm documenting them. They were all just sitting over here just sounding their sirens. Just sounding their sirens and blurping their sirens, and I turned my phone on, no sirens anymore. Helicopters still circling around. They're aware that I'm documenting them. They are not doing anything but monitoring. Let's be clear. Okay? Let's be clear. And let me also be clear about the fact that this is absolutely satanic. This is Ontario Police Department. All right? Understand, this is Satan. This is Satan. I'm not going to mince words. This is Satan. That's exactly what's flying that helicopter. That's exactly who are in all of those vehicles. It is Satan himself. All right? Engaging in criminal elements, all elements present, and this is the state acting directly. Third parties engaging in patrolling, they're in traffic, they're in relative position, and they're all monitoring as one group, but this is the state acting directly. And not only that, this is a threat that they are intentionally posing and communicating through their conduct, knowing that I am documenting them. I am in no way intimidated or frightened by Satan. Satan is absolutely furious that I am exposing his criminal conduct. Let me go in. This is Holt and Euclid Avenue. Okay, I don't need to be hyperbolic. I don't write fables. I tell it like it is. Okay, And you need to understand this is absolutely demonic activity. This is demonic. This is absolutely demonic. And let me tell you what else. Every single last one of them are going to federal prison, and they're going in straitjackets. They are the hovering, paranoid, obsessed stalkers that I have documented them as. And they are engaging in that which is blatant stalking. I mean, pure, plain stalking. That is all they're doing. And this is Ontario PD. This is exactly what Los Angeles Police Department did. And this is also what I have continuously documented since 2018. We are at a juncture now where my documentation is irrefutable. They're just literally sitting, waiting around, waiting for that day to come in court, because there is no argument for the government. It doesn't exist. And so they engage in what are idiotic tactics like this. Idiotic. This is the same police department that stole my car on October 2nd, 2019. This is the same Ontario Police Department that engaged in kidnapping me on May 4th, 2019. This is the same Ontario Police Department that engaged in kidnapping me just recently, September 25th, 2020. This is the same Ontario Police Department that engaged in kidnapping me on January 13th, actually. Jason Knight and L-Keys engaged in kidnapping, while all of the above, engaged in federal group stalking and monitoring. This is the same Ontario Police Department that is aligned to me right now. This is the same Ontario Police Department that engaged in kidnapping me in July when they showed up here claiming that I'm in violation of municipal code and kidnapping me, taking me to their police department, having no right to do so whatsoever, escalating, engaging in federal group stalking and monitoring. That's what that was. Kidnapping. That's what it was. Okay? There is no probable cause. There is no reasonable suspicion when you're monitoring. You're monitoring, period. This is blatant monitoring, people. That's all this is. And this is more spectacular than the Walmart video of the helicopter flying over my head at Walmart. This is just absolutely fantastic. Fantastic. You hear that siren? It's right here by me. Now, let me be clear. They do this every night, okay? There is no exception to what they listen to me document, and then they engage in an open a repeat of what they do every night when they're hiding around in dark corners, stalking, sounding their sirens just like that. So now they're out in the open, appearing as though they are doing something. All they're doing is monitoring, and they are stalking openly as opposed to hiding around in corners in dark park garages and in the parking lot directly across the street from me. They're stalkers. He's circling around me above at the museum, okay? They're not doing anything but monitoring. Understand, this is criminal and it is absolutely satanic. Everywhere that I went today, what did you hear in the background? Sirens. Because they're stalkers. That's why. This is going on the internet. This is another excellent example of the entity that I am documenting. Absolutely asinine, absolutely unintelligent, unsophisticated, unprepared, idiotic, and straight up demonic, okay? I don't have to exaggerate. I got the facts to prove it, okay? I have the long documented history of stalking conduct, and this is it right here. This is a wonderful exposition of the exact same conduct that they engage in every single day. They do this every single day. Every single day. You know what the only difference is? Now they're out for me to capture them on video stalking with their lights on like it's any different. It's no different. You're just more of a creepy stalker when you're hiding in dark park garages and parking lots and on dark alleys, which I've documented them doing. Stalkers. Stalkers. Straight up stalkers. Ontario Police. This is going on the internet. They are going to federal prison. These are the psychopaths that I document them as. And understand, they are all listening to me. They're all focused on me. They're not doing anything else. These are demons. Understand that. These are demons. All the same facts apply. They are not doing anything but monitoring. And they are not making any point. They are losers, and they are sore losers. They are no formidable adversary whatsoever. I'm putting every single last one of them in straitjackets. You can mark my words. That's why it's going on the internet. Okay, I know what is behind this, and it is nothing but Satan, and Satan is pathetic. He's so pathetic. I am openly letting him know about what's going on, and this is why they engage in this idiotic conduct, because there is no form, there is nothing that they have to make legitimate the long documented criminal conduct they've been engaged in. It is outright monitoring, and them engaging in what is a blatant monitoring conduct is in no way conflicting, contradictory, helpful to them, or in any way defeating everything that I've documented about them. The helicopter literally circled around me. The same thing it does every day, while they are doing the same thing they do while they're hiding. All they did was the same thing right on camera, which I'm documenting. I mean, when I say idiotic, that's exactly what I mean, idiotic. This is going online. You need to recall my documentation. Los Angeles Police Department did the exact same thing, looking like they're in the middle of warfare while they are monitoring an American citizen. This is terroristic type threats while they're monitoring and engaging in criminal facilitation of criminal conduct by the people of the state of California. They are facilitating criminal conduct by and with the people of the state of California. Okay, these are the ones who engage in kidnapping me. There is so much that they are engaged in legally right now. They're going to prison and they're not getting out. Okay, they're going to prison and they are not getting out. They're going in straitjackets and they will not be getting out. This is an overt demonstration of demonic possession. They are psychopaths. They are obsessed, paranoid stalkers. They are engaged in criminal monitoring, and all three elements are present right now. Okay, including that demonic pacing via helicopter above my head, and this demonic light show that they have going on right here. Understand, this is demonic activity. You have to understand what you're looking at. Not only is it monitoring, in violation of Title 18 U.S.C. Section 42A, Ontario Police. This is Euclid and Holt. It is also in violation of SIIS legislation, with which I will prosecute and put every single last one of them in straitjackets so they're not getting out of federal prison. And every third party with whom they facilitate the same criminal conduct, they are not getting out. All they do is intensify that inevitable prosecution. This is what I mean by being absolutely surrounded. They have literally been stripped of the ability to practice this anymore, and Satan cannot stand it. And when I say Satan, I'm talking about Ontario Police, these people right here that I'm documenting, because this is Satan. Understand that. This is Satan. This is absolutely Satan. And let's also be clear, there is no difference from right here than what they do every single night. Every single night. Every single day, everywhere I go, they are stalkers. They're doing the same thing now, calling themselves, making some scene. All they are doing is documenting their own criminal conduct. It is pathetic. It is pathetic. It is not smart to get on my nerves. All you did is get on my nerves. I'm going to document it. I'm going to put it on the World Wide Web. And it's going towards your prosecution. That's all you did, Satan. That's all you did. Congratulations. This is going online. Okay? It is 9:03 p.m. They want it documented. You got it. Documented. This is what they do all day long. They sit around in back alleys and corners, though, listening to every word that I utter, stalking with the use of their sirens. Just like you heard this little blurping of the siren, bloop, bloop, all right? Or pacing back and forth in their vehicles on the street, driving up and down and crossing paths, stalking, while they're monitoring and directing all manner of impossible light activity all across the surfaces. Not just at the museum, everywhere that I go, they are stalkers. I have fully documented all of it. I have already been around this over and over and over again. They're doing the exact same thing. And it is so pathetic to watch an entity engage in this. It is the most sophomoric, juvenile, most petty, just dim-witted. I don't understand who sat around and thought that this was a good idea to do, but it just shows how woefully unprepared they are, and they do not understand the nature of documentation. They do not understand their legal posture compared to what they are faced with. They don't understand. I know that they don't understand. It is 9:05 p.m. It is September 12, 2020. I am at the Ontario Museum of History and Arts, and yes, that was the helicopter circling above me, like I tell you that the helicopter does every single day, following me everywhere I go, molesting my person with the spotlight. Okay, not only are they engaged in federal group stalking and monitoring, they're engaged in a perpetual sexual offense, a perpetual violent group sexual offense. They are going to be prosecuted for every single act. Okay, and they are engaged in criminal facilitation. That is criminal facilitation by the people of the state of California on an expansive scale. Right? This is a prosecution that of a public entity that has never ever been addressed by legislation. This is groundbreaking in that regard. But it is absolutely feasible, and it is absolutely inevitable. Okay? It's a helicopter coming again while they're monitoring. They're just loitering in relevant position. All those demons, they're just listening to me, creating light activity, loitering in relevant position while group stalkers are just crossing paths. Okay? That's all they're doing. This is group stalking. That is all they ever do. I am the focus. They don't do anything else. They do not do anything else. It is 24/7. Helicopter. When I say demonic activity, you need to take my word for it. That's exactly what it is. It's exactly what it is. And when I say that they're listening to every word, that's exactly what I mean. I am not being hyperbolic. I am not exaggerating. I don't need to do that. I am letting you know exactly what is going on because I have been documenting it and literally studying it while I've been exposed to it for over 2 years now, since I became privy to it. Okay? Had a lot of time to sit up and understand not only the criminal intent, the twisted, demented psychology behind the conduct that they're engaged in, and then the repeated conduct over and over and over again. This is how you come up with, this is how you recognize the behavioral patterns, right? And then understanding, discerning the darkness from which it originates. This is Satan in operation. Understand, everybody sitting at that traffic light. These are demons, all of them listening, all of them paying attention to me. Okay? That is how expansive it is. That is how down to the detail I am. I am not exaggerating. This is literally a show put on by Satan, who is tired of hearing me say out loud that he's going to prison. He is. And by he, what I mean is, yes, Satan is invisible, but he operates in people. He is operating in every single individual representing these cars and vehicles and this helicopter. They're going to prison. They're going to federal prison. They're not getting out. They're going in straitjackets. They're not getting out. Satan is tired of hearing that, and I could not care less. I could not care less. Okay? It is 9:08 p.m.